guys, welcome back to Don's Graphics, where today we'll be looking at a simple tutorial on how to design a product label on your Pixellab application for a beauty brand. If you are coming across our channel for the first time, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are part of the team that receives fresh design tips and other interesting tutorials. Now, to all our returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Before we begin this design, I would love us to delete this default text because we don't actually need it. So I'm going to delete this and proceed to change my background size. So click on these three dots and click on image size. Now the size we want to use for this design is a 1200 by 300. So it's 1200 by 300. After you have that, just click on the check mark and you are good to go. Then click next on your background. Let's set the background. So we're going to click on background color, then we click on gradient. Now I already prepared this purple and white gradient. So basically there is a tutorial I made on how to set gradient colors. I'm sure I will be leaving the link to it to get that tutorial on the video description. So I have this purple and white gradient background with me here, and the next thing I want to do is to click on my grid. So I just want to click on my grid and be sure of the positioning that I will be using. Now after doing that, you have to click back on this middle button, then you click on import to import the image of the model that we want to use. So this is the model. What we are going to do is to start reducing the size. So reduce the size carefully. Reduce the size carefully and position it just like so. Now after positioning it here like this, the next thing that you want to do is to go to layer and lock this up. Then after locking it up, click on shapes, select a square and spread it out like this. Then go to gradient. So we are going to use any fading gradient, a fading gradient here, a fading effect to blend the image with the background. So as you can see, the image has already been blended. The next thing that we need to do is to go to color, enable the color and give it a white color. Then go to layer as well and we lock this up. So the next thing that we have to do is to click on text and we'll begin to write. So the first thing that we need to write here is natural. Actually this is a natural cream. So I'm just going to write natural first of all. Now after writing natural, the next thing that I want to do is to go to my fonts. Go to font and I want to be using Montserrat. So I want to use Montserrat semi-bold for this. Then reduce the size a bit and position it just like so. Now after doing this, go once again to text and write. So it's natural. We need to put another element. So it's natural whitening. And glowing. So this is a natural whitening and glowing body cream. Natural natural whitening and glowing body cream. So we're just going to write glowing, whitening and glowing, then you put it in capital letters, click OK. Then what we are going to do is to go to our fonts once again and search for Montserrat. So I want to use the same font family, so I want to use now Montserrat medium. Then reduce the size. So natural whitening and glowing extract. So the last thing that we need to put now is extracts. And make sure that all of them are well aligned. You can always use your position tool to achieve this kind of alignment. Good. Now the next thing that we have to write is we have to copy this text and write glow cream. So this is actually the name of the cream and it's called glow cream, so we are putting it also in capital letters. Then we're going to bring it down here. Now as we bring it down here, go to color, click on the plus button, click on this plus button, use your color picker to pick a color from the background. It should be this purple color, but then make it much more darker. It should be very much darker. Then you can click OK, and you bring it down here. Now let's increase the size into something like this. Good. So after increasing the size like this, you go back to text and write net weight. So the net weight for this product is 60 ml. 60 ml. We are still going to give it a dark purple that we are going from creating. Then you go to your font, we are still using Montserrat. So this time around I want us to use Montserrat medium. Oh my god, let's take that again. So on fonts, just search for Montserrat. Montserrat is a free font that you can download from the font. So let's reduce the size of this drastically. Then we'll position it here also. Good. So after positioning it this way, the next thing that we have to do now is to bring in the ingredients of this product. So let's just copy this, double tap and write ingredients. Let's make it in capital letters. Then you bring it carefully and make sure that it falls on the same alignment with natural. Then we can reduce the size and make it just small like this. Okay, good. Now for the ingredients, I already have the ingredients prepared on my WhatsApp. So I'm just going to go to my WhatsApp and pick the ingredients from there. In your own case, your customer will definitely want to send you these details. So these are the ingredients. I'm just going to copy it, then I head back to my Pixellab application. Now I'm going to open a new text, double tap, then I'm just going to copy the ingredients. After copying it, click OK, and let's reduce the size. Now after reducing the size a little, just go to your fonts, and I'm going to use quite a compressed font for this, a font that can really compress the write-up since the ingredients are just so much. So I'm using Average Sans Regular. Kindly subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our design tips and awesome tutorials. So we're going to place it here carefully. So these are the various ingredients for this glow cream body lotion. So I'm going to use my position to make sure that it plumps, somehow it plumps well. Now the next thing that we have to do is to copy this and write the production source. So it's product of Cameroon. It's a product of Cameroon. Hi to all our followers or subscribers or those watching us from Cameroon. You have your name on the map. So it's a product of Cameroon. I'm just going to make this in capital letters. Then I bring it down here, and I'm going to use the dark purple color, and let's reduce the size of it. Go to your size, so I'm reducing the size a bit. Then go to style, click on style here and bold it up. Good. So after bolding it up, what you need to do next is to copy this one, net weight, because we want to maintain the same font. Double tap to write the PO box. So this is PO box 00039. This is the box, PO box. Then we're as well going to reduce the size, and after reducing the size, bring it and place it just directly above the product source. Then go to style as well and bold it. Now after bolding it, we want to copy the same thing. Double tap to write. So this is a product of Bambili in Cameroon. Now after writing it this way, just use your relative position to move it closer so that it aligns with the first. Let's align it up. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is to copy this glow cream once again, and we're going to remove the cream. Just write glow, just leave the glow and reduce the size a bit. Then you place it here just like this. Good. Now what we need to put now is the instruction on how to use this body lotion. So we are going to copy these ingredients and write instructions. capital letters, then carefully bring it to this other side of your design. And make sure that it plumps up with ingredients, so they should be on at least the same line horizontally. Good. So after placing it like this, we are going to copy this. But before we copy this, let's go and bring in the instruction of use for this product. So I already have it also in my WhatsApp, that's why I just went there and copy it. So we are going to copy this ingredients also in order to maintain the same font source, then double tap on it and paste the instructions. So to get the most out of glow cream, apply it after you get out of the shower or bath, when your skin is warm and damp. Very good. So we're going to bring this here now and just arrange the paragraph setting. Good. Then we bring this also closer to this. We can push this up a little and leave it like that. Now the next element that we have to bring in is some barcodes, just so the design looks much more professional. So I'm also going to leave the link to get this barcode on the video description. Let's reduce the size. And place it here. Now go change the color into the dark purple. Now what we need to do is to copy this, particular text, double tap to write further instructions. So further instruction is for external use only. So glow cream is for external use only. It rotated by error, so we're going to undo the rotation by simply undoing the rotation. And we can position it here like this. Great. So with this, we can confidently say that we are done with our product package, product label design for a beauty brand. Now the next thing you have to do is just to save it by clicking here. You just need to save your work and you are ready for delivery. So we are going to save this to our gallery. Now once you save your work, you can always use some mock-up sites like Mockup Bro or Render Forest to mock this up and present it to your clients, just like what you are seeing right now. So you can mock up your designs to look exactly like this or like this. So guys, thank you very much for watching and for staying with us up to this point. I believe we've all learned one or two things, and please kindly share this particular tutorial to all your friends. Like the tutorial, drop your comments, and above all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of our design tips or other awesome tutorials. Thank you so much.